Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and today's video is my 6-month vision board success update. That's right, you know what I always say, the best way to make a vision board come true is we need to assess it halfway through the year. I'm going to go over with you in this video today how I assess my vision board every 6 months, and sometimes it's painful. Sometimes your goals and you're like on it, and then sometimes you're like, I already know I'm not trying my hardest. That's one of these times for me. I'm not trying my hardest in some areas on this board. And honestly, I haven't even wanted to look at my vision board because I've just had too much anxiety to even try to make some of these things manifest. I've honestly been in a manifestation rut, so that's okay. That's what the 6-month update is for. Get ready for today's video. Don't forget, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and please comment below questions you have about your vision board or share with me what's coming true with you this 6 months. Get your vision boards out with me today and let's start looking through the progress we've made. On my vision board, as you know, I have it in categories: relationship, home, business, money, health and wellness, friends. You want to have a well-balanced life. Starting with home. Well, this one manifested for sure this year. I moved into my dream home, and some great things on here are manifesting, like to be organized more. Oh my gosh, I just got a brand deal and I'm going to be doing a video about it soon, about hacks to be more organized with their laundry. Like, come on, this is on my vision board, and then a brand happened to find me and give me a deal to talk about this and to help my goal. Like, that's crazy. Plus, my closet is getting so organized. I will put this on the screen. Yes, the home part of my board manifested, not the dog yet. I'm not ready for a dog, but I'm researching. Remember, we can put things on our board we're not ready for. They're still in your heart. You're still putting the intention out there, and when you're ready to take action, you will. So that represents the little baby doggy that's in my heart. Okay, so how to start investing in rental property. My goal, again, to make enough money to keep the house I'm living in and use it as a beach house one day, or even have it as a rental property. Some ways I'm doing that is right now I'm just visualizing making enough money to do that. I live by some big businesses that rent out houses for executives, so I'm kind of putting that thought in the universe that maybe in a few years from now I can rent the place out to a business and be able to maintain this. So these are like things going on in my head. So this is a long-term thing on my 1-year board. 10K YouTube subscribers. Okay, my YouTube channel is actually one of the things on my vision boards that's keeping me sane, since everything else is kind of like up in the air because of the virus. So my channel is growing so much. Like in the last 30 days, you know how on YouTube, if you have a channel, it tells you. I'll put it up on the screen. You can see all the growth I've been having. I've hit almost 2 million impressions in the past year. Like, come on, 2 million impressions. I don't even have 4,000 subscribers yet. So I'm definitely hitting this goal. If you've noticed, I've been making my thumbnails better. I've been working on my click-through rate, which helps you get more views and more subscribers. And it has been steadily growing. So I'm really hoping that if I get a couple big hit videos this year, so please share this one, please help me get to this 10,000 goal so I can inspire 10,000 people. So I'm happy with my progress here. Let's get to the part of my board that I'm not happy with right now. Right here, this whole area of my board, which is being on the red carpet, being a reporter, being like Oprah, even these things, all my needs are met. Are you doing what you want to do or what you should be doing? I'm really struggling here. So this is hard for me to talk about. I just feel like I've created my own business, which is right here on my board. Like, I created my own business of events and marketing and stuff, and that's been going great. But I feel like it's also been taking away from this goal, because I've been doing this and the universe is showering me with opportunities there, which is great. You don't want to say no to opportunities, especially ones that allow me to live my passions and work from home. But for some reason I can't sleep at night because I feel like I'm not focusing on this dream enough. I really miss working more in depth as a reporter, and I'm really stuck here right now. I feel like I haven't been doing everything I need to do. You know, people aren't calling me as much for this as they're calling me for the other job, and I wish it was more balanced. And I think the problem that I'm having here is I'm stuck because I want to work from home. I want to be able to travel. I want to have a work-life balance. And I'm kind of stuck being like, is it one or the other? Is this or that? And it's stopping me from taking enough action. Not only that, the longer that I've been waiting on this progress has just been really slow in my mind. Like, I just feel like the longer I wait, the harder it's gonna be, and I'm starting to doubt my abilities. And that's honestly where I'm at right now, and I'm not happy with it. And you know, I'm trying to look at this board to remember the things that I am happy about, that like I do have these opportunities and I do know the right people. But you know, something I'm working up internally to do is I really just need to put myself out there and stop being afraid of my own failure. Stop saying, what if I'm not gonna have time for myself? What if I'm not gonna have time for my other business or my YouTube channel? Like, these things are stopping me from things I really wanna do. And so I'm internally working towards getting the courage to let them know this is what I wanna do, because as I talk to people, like, it's in my head. Like, I had a phone call with a friend and they're like, you didn't even stop doing it. Like, in my mind, I'm like not even doing this stuff anymore, which is totally like the reverse of what a vision board is. Like, if you think that, that's what's gonna happen. And it's making me sad. And like, everyone I talk to, even when I go on the red carpet, they're like, I thought you were still on staff. I just thought you were at bigger things than I was. So they visualize me bigger than I see myself. Like, I've just noticed, even when I film my show, a huge lack of confidence in myself, being like, why would anyone want me to interview them? I don't have a lot of followers. I'm just freelance. I'm not like on staff like I used to be. I'm just like talking myself down. And the people on my show though, they're treating me like a big like Entertainment Tonight, and it's just me. And so I'm noticing that I'm just really having some issues in this area, and that's probably why I put on my board, make sure all my needs are met. Are you doing what you want to do or what you feel you should be doing? You know, these are things I need to look into, and I have to admit, I have not been looking at my vision board because it's been overwhelming me. I have not been doing affirmations. I just haven't been meditating. I haven't been doing anything really to make me progress further than where I'm at in this area, other than like maintaining it, because I've just been so overwhelmed. And I've been going at a slower pace, and you know, it's okay, it's still going, but I just wanted to open up about that because that's actually like where I'm at. I wish I could be like, bam, this is happening, but because of coronavirus hit, like, magazines and outlets are losing a lot of money, and it's like, do I reach out? Do I do this? Like, I'm really in my head about it right now, and I'm not happy with where I'm at. But again, we make the vision board because we have to face our doubts. We have to face ourselves. Like, I have to say, you know what, Lindsay, like, here's where you're letting your fears get the best of you, but we also have to remember the positive. So do this with me. We just thought about the things where we're lacking and what we're not doing and what we need to do. And now we're gonna think about and appreciate what we have done. So what I have done is I have been able to have a nice work-life balance. I have been able to continue to work for the magazines. I have been able to work for other outlets and pitch stories. Maybe not as much as I want to, but I have been doing it at a pace that is healthy for me. I also have my own show, which has been growing. I've been getting bigger people on it. I'm getting more confident on camera, and I'm doing really great with my YouTube channel and growing my blog. So while it is not to the capacity, like, I personally don't feel like right now I'm in a mental space to completely attract this, and it's frustrating me because I know that I can if I just focus on it, and I'm not focusing on it. But this is where I'm at right now. Like I said, I have a plan. I'm gonna face my fears. I hope my plan for the rest of this year is to face those fears, and I hope by the end of this year I can have some better updates. And what's great about the virus right now, not that it's great, but we can take time to sit in the things that are making us upset like this. Right now it's making me upset, but also know, like, there also is no pressure. This is a time I can facilitate relationships. We all have time. It might not be a time of hiring, and that's okay. I want to build the relationships, and I want people to know this is what I want. And I guess that's why I'm opening up in this video, because I hope if there's an opportunity out there and they see this, they can see what I want and give me the opportunity and believe in me just the way that I know in my heart this is what I'm supposed to do, because I just can't even sleep at night. So I wanted to take a little extra time on this part of the board because I'm always like, manifest, manifest, manifest. Well, you know what? Sometimes we are in ruts and we're struggling to manifest, and sometimes it's the things we want the most that scare us. And that's this part of the board. On to the next part of the board. So other things, honestly, everything else on my board as I look at this is going to be great. This is making me feel a little happier. So right here, working from home. Okay, I had to make 10K from home on your own terms. Okay, get this. Up until the coronavirus, I was making $10,000 a month. Slightly more for like the first like 3 months. Like until the virus hit, it was 10K a month. This was the first year I'd ever done that. Like, you know, I have the video another day, another $1,000. I have manifested a lot, but I haven't put into the universe that I wanted it to be on a consistent monthly basis. So this was the first year I committed to it. And up until the virus, I was making that much. Like crazily enough, like the universe was like, you're gonna work from home and I'm gonna give you these opportunities. And even though my money now has been so much less, some of the brands for my event have still been noticing me and hiring me to do other stuff so nicely to get me through this. And they've been noticing my YouTube channel and giving me opportunities. So again, the hope is that these all can flow together somehow. I have a more consistent stream of revenue this year than I ever had before. So that makes me really happy. Even if the revenue isn't completely coming from this area, which where I'm lacking, it is coming from other areas in my life. And so I hope that I could feed this in and be like a mogul in different areas and have this, like how I have a circle, this is how I want my life to be flowing. I did say I wanted to work as a correspondent for other platforms. And then in January, like a show actually interviewed me, like kind of like a co-host, and to talk about my manifestation. And like, that was like, this year I was like, yes, everything's happening. Like where they gave me like the nicest shout out.
Lindsay, I am so glad to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Now, coming up on Ozarks Fox AM, I'm doing a full interview with Lindsay to show you exactly how she has made every single one of her dreams come true. You are so inspiring.
And that was like along the lines of what I want. So like, again, this is kind of part of this. Like, I need to start reaching out to different networks and like tell them what I want to do. The law of attraction is all about letting go of what you desire at the end and waiting for it to come back to you. And that's because we can't put a time on manifestation. And when you think of like the universe, there is really no such thing as time. Time is kind of like a concept made by humans, but what we can put time on is our own actions. So that's why it's so important that every 6 months we check our vision board and we assess what is coming true and what's not coming true, because often things aren't coming true because we're not taking any action. And that's what this is about. That's what your vision board is about. And it's not going to come true if we don't assess it, we don't face ourselves, we don't face our fears, and we don't push ourselves further. Remember, right now I'm personally going through a manifestation rut. But as I look at this board, I also have gratitude to remember how far I really have come, and that so many things are inside of my head that probably nobody watching this is thinking. So I want you to remember that and have gratitude for all that you have. Thank you so much for listening to me. This was a hard video for me to make this time. And I'll see you with my update at the end of the year, and we'll see how all of this panned out. I will see you guys next time. Bye.